Hey guys, Jared here. Today is leg and back day, and as always, we'll go ahead and start with a warm up. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, okay? Alright, so it's typical. We're going to go ahead and warm our bodies up because you never want to work on a cold body. It's gonna be just not good for you, essentially. Hopefully that makes sense. If you haven't been working out very long, you might not know this, but you always want to just warm up, especially the muscles that you're going to be working today. And today we're going to be doing legs and back. So let's get those legs warm. We can stretch them out. You don't have to follow along with everything I'm doing here. This is mainly just for, just to get our bodies warm. So if you want to mix this up and do your own thing, find your own stretches that feel good for your own body. And these are what feel good for me. So we're going to be giving our hamstrings, our quadriceps, our glutes pretty good work today. So stretch them out. And the same with our back. Do some round, tight backs here. Really just stretch everything out, roll it out. If you got any kinks, maybe just try to loosen them up a little bit. You don't have to do anything super particular here. This is mainly just kind of feeling it out. Feeling what feels good for you today. So, if there's something in particular you've been sitting around today and your legs just aren't quite there, go ahead and get them warmed up. Jog in place a little bit if you want to. Jumping jacks, throw a couple jumping jacks in there if you want to. That's a good warm up. Mainly we're just loosening up our muscles, warming our body, get our heart rate up just a little bit before we get started. So I'm just going to roll everything around. Leg and back today. It's going to be a pretty tough one. I'm going to go ahead and just warn you, okay? It's going to be a fairly tough workout today, but as always, I will show you some variations that you can use, and hopefully you can find something that works best for you. Obviously, if you want to follow along with me directly, please feel free to do so. But if you're new to working out, you might not want to push yourself quite as hard as I'm going here, so just take it easy. Do what feels good for yourself. And of course, I'm going to be doing my typical burpees in between sets, and those are always optional. I'm never going to ask you guys to do burpees, okay? This is mainly just a me thing because I'm just doing my own workouts right now, and I'm filming them for you guys, and hope you get something out of them. And maybe a little down the road, I can do some much more specific videos for you guys if you want me to. I'd love to. So if you let me know if there's things that you want me to do to demonstrate for you, show you a quick 15-minute workout, all cardio, no weights. I know a lot of stuff that I can share, so I'd love to if you want me to, of course. Alright, so we're starting to get pretty warm here. I like to roll my shoulders. I do this every single day. It just feels really good for me. It's good for shoulder mobility in general. So maybe every morning, if you want to just give yourself a little something to do, roll your shoulders. Just maybe go forward like this, and they'll start to get tired. I promise you, they'll start to get tired, and then reverse them. And this is good to just do pretty often if you want. It's really up to you, of course. Alright, so I'm getting my calves warmed up too. I'm going to get those action going, of course. These bad boys, your hamstrings are going to get some work today because we're going to be doing deadlifts, and they'll really work those hamstrings. So you want to stretch them out pretty good here. I mean, this is a really great hamstring stretch. Just flat back. You can get a little bit in your knees, but try and keep them as straight as possible and just touch the floor. You don't have to have your palms on the floor. You can just have them hovering if you need to, but maybe you're not quite there yet. And then just stretch everything out, as I'm doing, of course. And then we'll go ahead and jump into our workout here in just a minute. And hopefully, if you maybe not enjoyed our last workout, you found something out of it. You got something that you can take with you. You can always come back and just do these videos on a weekly basis. This is what I do every week. So if you're looking to get some shape and definition, maybe drop a few pounds, just do these workouts with me. I promise they'll work. And even if you're not doing burpees, if you go at a nice quick pace like I do, even just with weight training, you're still getting great cardio because I don't take a lot of breaks. So your heart rate constantly stays up. If your heart rate's up, you're breathing nice and hard, and you're working, I promise you're burning calories, okay? So if that's what your goal is, if you just want to lose a little weight, drop a few pounds, maybe tone up just a little bit, stick with me, and you will do that, I promise. Okay, so I feel pretty warm. I feel like I'm ready to go. So, legs in back, let's get going. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into this. You ready, guys? Alright, so our first exercise is going to be split squats, which I will explain here in just a second. Wait. Alright, so I'm just going to show you before I actually do it. A split squat is basically that lunge we're just doing, but not quite as long, and you're just squatting it down in that lunge, right? So you're really defining your quads. It's just a really good leg workout, so that's what we're going to be doing to begin with, right? And what you got to do per side. So it gets a little, I might not do quite as many repetitions here, because this is just a tough little move here, to be honest with you. It'll burn you. Yep, 10 is enough for me here. Alright, now for our back move, like I said, we're always going to be doing supersets, which means 2 exercises in a row, okay, per set. And for the back move, I'm going to show you a variation here, what you can do if you don't have weights and you do have resistance bands. You can take your bands here, kind of step on them pretty wide, pretty low, maybe a little bit of a wide stance, and then your move here would just be to pull them straight up and back like so, okay? And that's just a variation of what I'm about to do here. So I just had my ottoman on the ground. I'm going to put my knee on it here. And I got my weight on the other side. And I'm just going to be doing essentially that same move as you'll see. So watch and follow along. If you've never done this before, maybe just watch me do the first set and come in on the last 3. So I did do 15 there, because I might actually do a little more weight than this if I was at the gym, if I had the option. Alright, and if you've seen my previous video, you know what I'm about to do. It's always optional. I'm going to do burpees in between each set, okay? So 5 burpees for me. For you, if you don't want to do that, just keep loose, keep moving around. Don't let your body cool down. Otherwise, you can just watch me and laugh at my craziness. Alright, so that's the first set of the first round. Got my water over here, I'm going to do a little sip. And then let's just keep on moving. I don't like to take too many breaks. I like to keep my heart rate up as I go. Always burning calories. You don't need to do cardio, you can just do weight training. You're still going to burn calories. And if you've never done these split squats, you might lose your balance ever so slightly. So don't hurt yourself, just stop if you need to, correct your body, and then go back into it. And those are starting to burn at the top, which is what I typically go for. Those last couple, you really want to feel those to know it's working. At least for me. Man, this workout will get you pretty good. So I'm gonna be sipping a lot of water probably. Maybe I'm just extra thirsty today, who knows. Always good to stay hydrated. Of course, your forearms will probably start to burn here if you're holding onto a lot of weight like I am. So if you need to shake your arms out a little bit in between, go for it. Take your time. You can always pause the video if you need to. Just, don't cool down too much. Sorry for my involuntary grunts here. I promise I'm not doing that for sympathy. It's just hard, that's all. It's just hard. I'll try not to keep them too loud. Okay. More burpees. Whew. I sure do love burpees. Not really. They are a great workout. Okay. Yep. Another sip of water. Whew. I always get really winded when I do legs. It's pretty natural because it's a large muscle group. It can take a lot, so I use a lot of weight typically. Get out of breath when you're doing it. But if you're breathing like this while you're working out, you're burning calories. I promise you that much. So, of course, I don't recommend not doing cardio. But if cardio is just not your thing, if you do resistance training, not necessarily fast, but at a good pace, constantly breathing hard, you're burning calories, and you're doing exactly what cardio is going to do, but you're also getting that resistance training. So I like to mix them, as you see with my burpees. That's my preference, but you can make this your own. Last of those split squats. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of split squats, but they're just a really good leg workout, so I think it's something to add to your repertoire if you've never done them before. Either way, you could just do normal squats here if you wanted to, but this is what I'm doing, so if you want to do what I'm doing, you're doing split squats. Forearms are burning. few more burpees here and we'll be done with our first set. Okay. Here we go. Alright. I think I can get this out of the way for the time being. I'm gonna set up some resistance bands that are over here. And you can actually see what I'm doing here just for a second. All it is I have a pull-up, one of those leverage pull-up bars in my doorway right here, which is what I would normally do with a pull-up. But since you won't be able to see me do that, I'll be demonstrating with the resistance bands. So you can do either or if you happen to have a pull-up bar. Just what we're going to be doing here is essentially pull-ups just with bands. So it's a little easier for sure, but do some more repetitions and you're going to get the same effect, I promise you. Okay. So our next leg move is going to be deadlifts with the dumbbells. It's one you might do at the gym on the squat rack to get that nice even movement. I'll show you here what we're doing. Watch me from the side. You want to keep your legs straight, okay? So you have your weights here, your legs are straight, and you go down, keep them straight, keep your back straight, and you'll feel that stretch in your hamstring, especially with the weights. And then raise it back up, everything's straight still, and then clench your butt at the top. That's what we're going to do, okay? So, deadlifts. This is another one it'll wind you. They're not super easy, but gosh, they're a great workout. Okay, so it starts at the top. That's why I bent my knees and picked them up like that. So this is the starting position. And just move and groove. I'm also just going to do 10 there. Like I said, these first couple leg back workouts we do here, they're tough. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say this is all easy. It's not. But if you stick with me and do it, and try, have a decent diet, you will start seeing results before too long, I think. Just stick with me, do what I do, or use the variations that I show you. Alright, so with these wide arm pull-ups, you're bringing them down wide like you would with a pull-up, but when you go back up, you want to keep them wide too, like you would with the pull-up, right? So don't bring them back in each time. Stay wide with it. You might even hold that last one for just a second, so you know you're working. If you know you're working already, don't worry about it. Just adds a little extra resistance. Not a bad thing, but not overly necessary either. I might not do it every time, I just did it then, so I might just forget burpees. Might just be doing a sip of water between each set. Thirsty today. Okay. So now that you know what we're doing, you don't necessarily have to wait on me if you don't want to. Or if you like to take a little break while I'm doing burpees, go for it. Just keep moving a little bit. Let's just move and groove with these, okay? Same thing 3 more times. Sorry, I should have said, you can actually do these with resistance bands It doesn't work as well as with the weights, but you can have them standing here and do the raise up, raise down. So you can make it work. Of course, you don't even have to have dumbbells. You can use whatever's around the house that's a little bit heavy. Add a little resistance. Jug full of water maybe. I don't know. I'm sure there's something around your house that could double as a resistance weight for you maybe. Okay. See, I'm working hard. I'm already starting to get pretty sweaty. So I'm never going to ask you to do anything that I'm not going to demonstrate and do to the full extent myself, okay? Alright. Moving on pretty good. Couple more sets here in the second round. We'll be halfway through. Now, I should warn you to be careful with these deadlifts, because if you've never done them before, and then like, oh, that's isn't too bad, and then you wake up the next day, and you go to sit on the toilet or something like that, you're like, oh my god, back of my legs hurt so much. So if you've never done deadlifts before, take it easy on your first day, okay? Don't ever do it, use light weights. First time I did them, I couldn't believe how much my legs hurt the next day, so just be careful. Soreness is always going to come, but sometimes it's a bit much. Whew. Working hard here, as you can hopefully see. Oh, man. These first two rounds are going to be our most difficult. The next two aren't quite as challenging. I'm not saying they're easy. I'm not going to lie to you. But these first two are definitely the two toughest of our workout here, so that's why I do them first. Go ahead and get them out of the way. Whoa. Ow. Forearms are burning. Alright, right back to these pull-ups. Of course, if you're just doing standard pull-ups, you don't need to do 15. Do as many as you can. Pull-ups are pretty tough. These aren't so bad. So, another option. A few more burpees here and we're halfway done. And then on to the next. here, and I'll explain our next move. Yeah. Next move is going to be a wide-legged squat. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, with the bands, this will work as well too. So, I'm going to be out here about yay wide, okay? Maybe my toes are slightly pointed away. They can be straight forward as well. And I'm going to have my weights here. I'm going to start from here, and I'm just going to squat it down, like so. So if you had your bands, you're stepping on them here, you have your weights, your handles here, and same move, okay? And we're just going to be doing some more with the resistance bands for our backs. So go ahead and jump on into this. Not taking a lot of breaks, as I said. If you need to, please do. Alright, here we go. Wide-legged squats. So, the split squats, I actually know this, but this move here is kind of triggering a little bit of everything, right? You're getting quads, hamstrings, glutes, even a little bit of calf here. Helping build that muscle around your knees when you do that. Okay? And the deadlifts are good for your glutes. Very good for your hamstrings, right through here. Like I said, you will be sore if you accidentally overdo it, so be careful. And our wide-legged squats here are going to get our glutes and our quadriceps, okay? So you're going to feel some burn in your quadriceps for sure, and in your glutes. Any squat that you do, you're always working your glutes. But there are variations of squats to trigger other parts of the leg. That's what we're going to do here, okay? So, get your weight up, squat it down. Saw my little readjust there. I think my legs were a little wider than they needed to be, so I adjusted slightly. Be careful if you do that with weights in your hand. Just be careful, that's all. Alright, so this next move is somewhat of a combo move, okay? So with the resistance bands, hopefully you can make this work. I don't really know how to do this with weights. This is pretty specific to these bands here. But you see the move I'm going to do. Alright, so first I'm going to lean back, like so. And that's going to trigger my lower back. And then I'm going to pull with my hands close together and pull it in tight. And that's going to get the middle of my back. So this is a little combo back move. Probably do about 15. Is the back move for now. Of course, I'm going to do some burpees here because I'm a crazy person, possibly. Maybe, I don't know. You be the judge. You certainly don't have to. But if you do, you're going to get a pretty awesome cardio workout and with your resistance workout here. Alright, some burpees. Sip of water, of course, because I'm thirsty. This one will kick your butt. It's a tough workout. So especially if you're just getting into this now, don't use a lot of weights like I'm doing. Get your body used to the moves we're doing here. So lightweight, even light repetitions, you don't have to do a ton of them. Maybe shoot for 8. But you can even do 4 to 6 if you like to, just to get a feel for everything. Alright, more wide squats. Of course, I'm just doing about 10 here. Fair amount of weight is what works for me. Find what works for you. Straight back to these combo move. Excuse me. Man, I'm starting to feel this workout. I'm sure you are too. I mean, look, that's all sweat. You saw it form. You know I'm not faking it. Alright. 2 more of the 3rd round. And as I said in our last workout, if you are just beginning, you can stop after the first 3 rounds. Skip ahead to the cool down if you choose to. If not, just stick with me. Modify it as you need to. Of course, be careful sitting on your waist in case you have neighbors across the way when you're doing it late like I am. Whew. Alright. Breathing good and hard now. Realized something I forgot to mention before. I have these looped around my pull-up bar. But if you don't have a pull-up bar and you do have the bands, you can they have an anchor that you can slide through the bands, and then you can close the door and the anchor's on the other side so it pulls tight. So if that's what you have, you know, maybe that'll do it for you. Almost done with the 3rd round now. 1 more set here. Oh man, I'm thirsty today. I think I already said that, didn't I? Stop to beat myself here. Alright. I might look a little silly when I hike my shorts up like that, but it's necessary for the wide move. So don't judge me too much. Last one of these on the back for our combo pull. This is a really nice little feeling workout for me. I like the way it feels. After these next bit of burpees here, we're done with our first 3 rounds. So maybe you're done here, maybe you're not. Regardless, we're getting close to being done, so that's a plus, right? Okay, 3 rounds done. This last round is, it's not quite as bad as the first few. Still gonna be tough, but smidge easier than what we've been doing. As far as the legs go, at least for me, because we're gonna be doing calf raises now. Okay, so when you're doing these, you can use weights if you like to, but honestly, everything we've done so far, even the deadlifts, you can do it without weight at all if you like to, especially if you're just starting out. I mean, just give yourself a good stance here and just raise your calves, you know? Or you can take your bands, step on them with the balls of your feet, so you get them down low, and stretch and pull up with them like so. Or you can use some weights. That's what I'm going to do. And also warn you here, it's going to be a little different than maybe what you're seeing. Well, first I'm going to do pigeon-toed, which is pointing inward. And then I'm going to do standard. And then I'm going to do my toes pointing outward for the third one. And then standard again on the fourth. So if you're questioning what I'm doing, you're like, what is he doing? Now, you know, and it helps to find the whole calf. If you get a little bit here, a little bit there. That's what I'm going to do here with my 50 pounds that I've been using. You can probably go ahead and do 15 of these maybe. We'll see. So, if you don't want to do the pigeon and the outward, that's okay. You can just do it all with your toes pointing straight forward. Main thing here is you're just working out your calves. Alright, and our last back move is going to be a very standard chin up. Okay, nothing fancy here. Whether you got a pull up bar or your bands here, it's just a standard chin up. So, get yourself, you want your back in line with the bands themselves. You just do a chin up. So these are some slightly easier moves than what we've been doing. This last set doesn't have to be quite as just balls to the wall crazy. A little easier, but still a good, I mean, it's just a good workout regardless, but I like to save my easiest bits towards the end because at that point you're already tired, right? So, except for these burpees, of course. Kick them on arse today. Is usually the goal. Spend a lot of time just sitting at a desk at work, so at the moment, and so I need this toward the end of the day. I'm not working at a gym right now because most of them are closed down, but I'll get there eventually. While I'm doing these videos for you guys, trying to just get my face up there, see if you like what I'm giving you. Hopefully you do. Alright, so standard here, so your feet are just pointing straight forward. A little bit of bending your knees. Push them up. Chin up. You may have noticed there that I stepped just a little farther back that time. And all I did there was just add a little more resistance because the first set was kind of easy for me. So I'm just upping it just a little bit for myself. My own sake, you don't have to. But if you don't feel like you're getting enough with the first bit, step back a little further, bands a little tighter. Essentially you're adding more weight. That's all you're doing. see my jumps are getting a little haphazard there. Altogether, that's 70 burpees already. So, you know, the last 10 probably aren't as pretty as the first. I'm sure you can tell. Oh man, I'm tired. Taking a little extra break here. Feel free to get you some water, catch your breath. I know I need to. We're so close to being done, guys. Alright, so this time I'm going to have my toes pointing outward like I showed you, okay? More chin-ups. And then we'll just have one more set. More burpees because I'm a crazy person. I'm sweaty. Oh, man. 75. That's it, guys. Do this. And we are done. We can cool it down. Okay. So toes, one straight forward here, okay? I'm going to put these weights away now. I'm done. I don't know if you could tell there, I started to pitch forward ever so slightly, so I kind of halted and readjusted myself. It's going to happen possibly if you're on your toes like that. You might start to pitch forward. Be careful. If you need to, set those weights down, straighten yourself up, and then start again. Never try to catch it and hit a tweak or something like that and hurt yourself, okay? So just be careful. If that ever happens to you, just take it slow. Don't rush anything. Alright. 5 more burpees and I and you are done. Excuse me. Done. Okay. So now we're just gonna don't just go sit down here. You want to start letting yourself gradually and slowly cool down, okay? Get my gloves off here. I'm going to pace it out for just a second. Oh, that's a really good workout. And our next workout, if you're sticking with me, is my favorite, arm day. So we'll do biceps and triceps next time, okay? And like I said, I'll be doing some core videos as well, if you want me to. Might do it regardless, but hopefully you'll find something that you like with my videos, and I can do more for you. I can do specific things that you want me to demonstrate for you. I can do really quick 15-minute things. Just say if you're not looking for this is like a hardcore kind of thing that we're doing here, I can definitely show you a 15-minute workout, a 20-minute workout, 30. You know, we won't have all these burpees and other crazy bits in there. So, and of course we can do just straight cardio days. So many options I can do for you, and I'm happy to. You just let me know what you're looking for, and I would love to show you. It's what I live for these days. I want to help people get in shape, because I know how hard it is. I wasn't. I mean, I'm in decent shape now, but there was times when I wasn't, and gosh, you just feel so much better when you're. I guess when you're looking better, you're feeling better regardless. But you know, if you're eating cleaner and you're exercising, you're breathing easier, you're sleeping better. There's just, you don't feel bloated half the time. There's just so many benefits to exercising. You don't need to go hardcore like I'm doing. You don't need to do these workouts like I'm doing. I can show you other workouts to do. Nice, quick, easy ones if you want. You see here, I'm kind of just shaking and loosening everything out. You can pat yourself on the back here for a job well done, right? Good job, good job. Of course, we can do some more of those side bends. You can go all the way up one hand, doesn't really matter here. Just keep your body lifted as you go instead of collapsing into it, right? So go up and then over, up and over. Nice side back bend. And maybe touch the ground. Maybe you remember Max from my previous videos. He's my buddy. He's usually going to be here with me, keeping me company, keeping everybody company, and adding a little cuteness to the videos, because he's a cutie. Hey, buddy. Thank you. You helped me stretch it out. You helped me stretch it out. Say hey. So let me touch the ground a little bit and really feel a good stretch in your hamstrings back here, especially if you did those. Of course, you did the deadlifts if you stuck with me, so you want to stretch those hamstrings out. You find a good spot, buddy. It's a good spot. Hey. And stretch it way up. Alright, and you can hear my voice is essentially back to normal here. I'm feeling loose. So all the muscles you just worked are going to be pretty tight, so we're just stretching them, loosening them out. Let your body kind of ragdoll slightly, just shake it out, you know, feel good. This is just a time to explore if there's any kinks that may have come with the workout or just from the day. This is a good time to find where they are and just get some good stretches in those areas. So your legs, just stretch that part of yourself out. Maybe do round your back like I'm doing here. Let's stretch everything out. Back muscle groups worked. And I think I'm pretty much done here. I'm going to show you one last stretch here that's good for your glutes. So watch what I'm doing here. On your back, one leg crossed over the other. Put your hands in between here. And then pull back on your leg. And you'll really feel a stretch through that left glute if you're pulling with your right leg here. You bend your knee a couple times and you can feel it stretch just a little bit further. Feels so good right now. Thanks, buddy. I love you too. Okay. I think he likes to lick the sweat from me. Little weirdo. You want a salt lick? Okay. So again. Stop. Quit. Alright. Give me a second, okay? Just stretching out that right glute now. Gotta show both sides some love. Alright. And that's it, guys. We're done for the day. Max is here with me to sign off. And we just want to say, hope you had a good time. If you didn't have a good time, I hope you at least had a good workout. and I really hope you're here next time to join me for this at-home workout. Like I said, just leave me a message, comments, whatever. If you're looking for something, I can do that for you, I hope. Thank you. And that's it for the day, guys. Bye. See you next time.